You're commuting home with Katz and Cosby. Now, here's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby on 77 WABC.
Larry Kudlow is with us, the country's number one economist. Larry, the markets are going up. The interest rates are going up. What's going on?
Well, actually, the markets had a lousy week. The Dow was off 1,100 points. The S&P was down 57. The big winner seems to be gold. Gold is now $2,745.
And people are buying it.
Gold is doing very well. People are buying it. But I want to say, John, a lot of excitement. You know, there's an election in a short period of time. And I want to give you my theme. The liberals are running for the hills. Listen to this. The Washington Post, liberal Washington Post, did not endorse. They did not endorse Kamala. They were with Biden 4 years ago. Jeff Bezos, the owner, wouldn't let them endorse. Wait a second. The L.A. Times, liberal L.A. Times, wouldn't endorse. They were for Biden 4 years ago. Here's the best one. The Minnesota Star Tribune, that's the hometown paper for Governor Walz, the vice presidential candidate. They wouldn't endorse.
My God, Biden. What does that mean? Is the handwriting on the wall?
The handwriting is starting to come right on the wall. I love that biblical metaphor. And the New York Post here, it's the fourth largest daily paper in the country, had the most wonderful, broad approval endorsement of Donald Trump. Huge. New York Post. People should look at it and talk about it. And here's the other stuff that's so cool. The liberal Goldman Sachs economics department, which was flirting, we're better. Kamala's plan is better than Trump. They said, no, it's not. We never said that. We didn't believe that. They're running for the hills. Jamie Dimon was flirting with Kamala. No, I'm not going to be your treasury secretary. I'm not going to the government. Wall Street is running for the hills. And here's the final one. Trump's popularity, his favorable ratings in the Gallup poll and the Wall Street Journal poll are now 50 plus. 50 plus.
First time ever.
Favorables he's ever had. Right. First time ever. So I would just say it's cool to vote for Trump, and I say Trump is cool. Look at these numbers.
No, you left one out. How about those Midwestern senators who are up for re-election who are hugging Trump now?
Yeah, right. They're pushing Hitler aside, and they're hugging Trump in their ad.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care about Hitler. They're for Trump.
Larry, that's the line of the day.
It really is.
I'm telling you, the libs, they're Rita. They're in their Bentleys running for the hills. They're in their motorcycles. They're in their Citibank bikes running for the hills. They can't get away fast enough.
When I was on Bartiromo's show the other day, he says to me, how's the economy in the future? I said, well, wait till November 6th. Ask me on November 6th, because if Trump is president, oil is going to be $50, $55 a barrel, back to $2 a gallon. Or if Kamala is president, oil will be $4 or $5 a gallon and $90 a barrel. So, I mean, we have to wait till November 6th.
I mean, it is true. Polls are not votes. I understand that. So maybe I curb my enthusiasm. But it really seems very clear that, you know, from the Al Smith dinner to all the barber shops he's visited, you know, to put more salt on the McDonald's fries, he's got the momentum. He is the cool guy in the race right now. And the voters don't want another Biden-Harris term. That's just what it looks like. I know polls are not votes. But when you look at momentum swings, right now it's swinging to Trump. There's just no two ways about it.
We agree 100%. Anything else you want to tell the American people?
No, John, I love your all forecast, but it'll go to 35 to 40 under Trump.
I hope so. Well, Larry Kudlow, 10 o'clock tomorrow, 10 to 1, the number one show on WABC on Saturdays. And what are you going to talk about tomorrow?
Well, we got good politics, but we also have a lot of economics. John Carney of Breitbart and Steve Forbes. We also got a couple of senators. There's a hot race going on. Republicans are going to take the Senate. It's a very hot race for the new Republican leader. Rick Scott's going to come on. Senator Kevin Cramer's going to come on. So we're loaded up. It's going to be a great 3 hours.
Rick Scott is one good guy. Thank you, Larry, and to the moon.
All right. Thanks, John.